At the beginning, now pause it.
Yeah. What's up, you guys? Flow Sub Only 7 2025 Submission Only Tournament. Let's go. This one, I had a total of, I think, 14 matches. I was in 4 different divisions. I won first place gold in 3 of the divisions and then did not place in the 4th one. So let's get into these matches. He'll be breaking them down. We can kind of watch them together and hear my thoughts. My first bracket here is the absolute adult bracket. It is, so that's any weight, any age, obviously over teenager, and then any belt. So, yeah. The match kind of starts a little bit into it, but I think I just pulled guard right away, kind of swept over him, shot this kind of leg clamp position to a triangle, scooping underneath the leg, and this match is pretty quick. I think Cohen also submitted this guy as well, but yeah, that was for the win right there. This match was pretty quick. I don't really remember a whole lot about it, but it was obviously I pulled guard, took his back right away, kicked over for the triangle, and then finish. So yeah. And then I don't understand why people always say jiu-jitsu's gay. I mean, sometimes the positions or whatever, they look gay, but I mean, in reality, like, look at this. This is manly stuff right here, you know, you feel me? Edit that part out. We'll edit that part out of there. That's, this guy's a little different than the rest. Not foot in the butt. My foot does not go in his butt. You can kind of see my foot doesn't go into his butt. So maybe it is a little gay. Here we are. It's crazy. I went for so many like foot locks and like toe holds and stuff during this tournament. It was really funny. It's like funny to see like once they're allowed to kind of like see them like weaving their way into like all these different positions. And so it's funny. Ooh, that was a good foot sweep he hit on me. I was not expecting it. But he let me get this underhook, which allows me to kind of climb out to his back right here. Obviously, he did a good job falling back to his own back, defending it. And then he's holding my leg here, so I'm not able to come up on top of him. So what do? I switch for a foot lock. Yeah, so he's kind of trying to leg lock me here, but I was never in any serious danger. I just kind of grab onto his hands and I'm okay. Yeah, so he kind of just holds onto it for a while and I'm just stepping up. He has this nice deep, like X kind of De La Hiva on me from the front side that he's using to extend my legs, which makes it kind of hard to escape from here. But at no point am I really in a whole lot of threat because I'm kind of shutting stuff down before he's getting into anything too deep. See, like I just turned my body, like right when he grabs onto it, it didn't hurt at all. Yeah, this match was a lot of just kind of like me on bottom, him on bottom, back and forth. I shoot in for a couple of leg stuff. I think actually right here is where the match ends, right when we're over in this corner. I go for another toe hold, another leg lock for the leg lock man. And then right here, I see his ankle is exposed, so I switch over for a straight ankle lock on the opposite leg here in just a second. Yeah, right here, boom. Arm wraps over, I lean back, extend, and for the tap. He taps right on my foot right there. Sweet, so that was a good win. That one wasn't too, I mean, that one was just exhausting. I mean, we were kind of just back and forth the whole match. I think I would have been able to do a little bit better if I would have been more rested. My back was like super sore from the day before when I had competed. So you'll see in a lot of these like matches, like Tristan, why aren't you inverting? Like, I don't know, I love doing that, but my back was killing me. So that's why. But anyway, here's the match against the Giant. Not many words can describe this match. There's not much to say about this match. Maybe if I could describe it in one word, it'd be stone, or maybe brick wall. Any like that. See, like that arm drag straight to the ground, that was really clean from him. But anytime that I went to like move him, I would move myself closer to him versus pulling him. He's a really big dude, and I think maybe the strength training can kind of help with a lot of that aspect. But in several of these positions, like he's just squeezing onto my face. There's not really much I can do to try to get him off of me, you know? a lot of the positions that he takes, like, they're technical for sure, but a lot of the stuff here, like when I'm doing stuff, moving him around, he's not even really in the right angle or position. I just can't like move him. You know, like I create space here, I'm trying to hip away, and his like arm is just pulling me and I can't get out. Ref stuffed the match here because my eyelids got cut in the previous match and they were bleeding during here. So we kind of reset right here, same position. There we go. He started with the leg weave when we had started, but he kind of quickly let go of that. I try shooting up on an underhook, but he shuts that down right away with his overwrap. He goes in for this would be a dark choke right here because his arm's underneath my neck. And he's not even, like, if you notice this position, he's not even in position to hit it. Like, he goes for it and he just pulls my body and I can't even, like, do anything. My arms were separated and he just squeezes and there's just nothing I can do. So, there's that tap right there. Quite unfortunate, but he's a big dude. It was a great match. This was the finals match for the Teens Absolute. I don't know why that's the next one that's recorded, but maybe we just missed the Teens Absolutes altogether. That's okay. So I kind of just swept my way through that bracket. I don't know if we have the videos, so we might see them in a little bit. But basically what happened was I just submitted everybody, and then this is the finals. So this is for gold. For the Teens Absolute. This guy actually previously went against Cohen and hurt him. So in my mind, I was thinking like, oh, I gotta do something. But the match is kind of slow paced and you'll see.
Weren't you saying too that you wanted to kind of let things move a bit because you had spinning him so fast one time?
Yeah, yeah. What I was saying actually before this match is I kind of wanted to have a longer match with, what's his name? Whatever. With Parker. I wanted to have a longer match with Parker than I did last time, because last time I like submitted him right away with a calf slicer. And some people were like, oh, we just caught you off guard, blah, blah, blah. And this match I really wanted to show like, no, I'll be positionally dominant the whole time. I'll be in charge of the match. It wasn't just a fluke, like I just happened to submit him. So that's kind of what I wanted to show going into this match. That's why it's a little bit slower moving and not just a submission right away, is because I kind of wanted to show like, hey, I can be positionally dominant. I'm not just submitting people in like 10 seconds just to show like, just because I can't grapple anywhere else. I wanted to show that I was solid in all of my different positions, kind of regardless of the time that the match was. So, also I was tired, so that kind of helped. I had some time to rest here. We're kind of just moving pretty slow. Have time to catch my breath from all my other matches. Yeah, he goes for some kind of, I have no idea. Well, I don't even know what he was going for there. And then great camera work, looking at the ground. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter to anybody, even when I record. Oh, I kind of try to go for some kind of Kimura, guillotine, maybe sweep. Nothing super
What was going through your
threatening.
mind here? Like nothing. You weren't a danger.
Going through my mind, I was honestly just thinking like, how can I set him up for a submission? I wasn't really worried about this guard pass here because I have my underhook. I'm just gonna take his back, so it didn't really matter to me. At no point in this match was I really like, oh shoot, I gotta move. It was more just like, oh, let's see, is this gonna open up? Oh no, is this gonna open up? So I was kind of going through the motions, just like another day at training, another day at grappling. Kind of head and arm attempt here. I knew I didn't really have it super deep, so I kind of used it to transition over to mount here. Yeah, knee on belly, leg over to mount. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of hold that. Yeah, I go for a Ezekiel choke right here. Not super, whatever. He kind of kipping escapes, gets his guard back, and again, I'm just kind of like looking for, let's see what opens up, you know. And this was the teen absolute, so I couldn't really attack a whole lot of foot stuff because it was the teens, like for whatever reason, just less was allowed. Kind of a jump and pass over those legs there. Pinning down, holding side control, cross-face pressure. He cleared that cross-face pretty fast, but I'm still pinning him down, let's see. Knee on belly, mount again. Oh, I'm talking over at my dad in the corner. Oh, he kips, escapes to try to get out, and then gets to the top position. But even here, you know, he gets on top and then does nothing. So at no point was I really in any threat of like what he was doing. He was just like not really threatening me. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, and then kind of face crush with my thighs there. I think this is where I set up a triangle. Ooh, armbar actually. Okay, go for the armbar. Oh, and then I do what I do where I weave my foot underneath that leg and then scoop their head up for the triangle. I go belly down for this triangle, arches his back up, really uncomfortable for him. And then I submitted him with a, I think this one was an armbar from that triangle. Super nice. My eyes, dude, are bleeding like crazy here. And I do this and like my fingers like covered in blood when I looked at it. Dude, and yeah, I got my plaque, that was really sick. It's in my room on the floor right now. So that was nice. Next match. Ooh, this is a match I posted a reel of where I hit him with this sick hip throw, dude. It was epic. Straight over to mount. I get an Ezekiel, don't quite finish this. Just maybe it wasn't in deep enough. I don't really know why I didn't finish it. But yeah, I didn't end the match here, but I do kick over right for a guard and then 2 armbar. There we go. Grab the wrist and then submit him right here.
This is the start of your...
Yeah, this was the start of my gi regular bracket. So in gi, I had I was in my absolute adults, absolute teens, 175 gi and 175 no gi. So got the win on that last one. This one, the dude pulls guard right away. I kind of do the pass that I'm working on doing a lot more, which is scooping that leg, walking to the outside. He did a good job actually hipping away and defending it. I threatened a little bit of toe stuff there, but right, nothing too serious. I kind of sit back to my butt and use it to off balance him to attack a straight foot lock, and he taps right there. Dude, that was actually super clean. I like sat back to my butt and like elevated him up and like rolled my legs over. In the moment, it does. It looks like he's gonna take my back, but in the moment, dude, it was so satisfying. Nice win there. This is my. I'm pretty sure I had some more gi matches. No, I think yeah, we just didn't quite get all the gis. Like we didn't get any of the absolute for teens, but bummer. Anyway, I had some more no gi matches. I won them all. Yeah, I don't know. Just positionally dominant. I got a lot of triangles and footlocks. No, I think there was 2 matches where I felt like genuinely like, oh shoot, I don't know if I'm gonna win this. Or actually 3. Obviously the one that I lost in the absolute against the big dude. My second match in the adult absolute, the dude in the red who kind of like hip thrust me, you know, where I was saying it's not gay. That guy, I was a little nervous because the match went pretty long. And then one other dude who I just could not lock down. I mean, I was so tired at that point. I'm trying to like get a hold of this dude. He's like bumping me off him. I could never like lock in like a solid submission grip. And like there's a few times where it looks like, oh, you could have just jumped on that. But at that point, dude, I had been competing for like 2 days and then had a bunch of matches and I was just like super tired. I ended up like winning in overtime. So that's the reason that it was scary, is because we went to overtime and who knows, you know, he would have escaped 1 second faster and he wins and I'm out, you know. So that's kind of why it was nervous. All right, here we go. First Nogi 170 or 165 to 170 Nogi match. Yeah, I didn't really sprawl there. I don't know really what I was thinking actually. So there it is. It's like that when you get tired, you gotta get tunnel vision in a few positions and you just start losing technique. Yeah, you go for the easier options. Yeah. He kept trying to threaten me with this guillotine, but at no point was it really tight. It's almost like he had like just trained that out of his gym. And my dad didn't want me to fall down for a footlock on there. You could see me kind of looking over to him at the side. He's kind of going for like a sloppy Kimura grip maybe to kind of use it to leverage his own body, but he lets go of it right here. Knee on belly. I kind of start wrapping up my own guillotine here. But then I transition it to an underhook. Do what I learned in wrestling, which is the Ellenbacker throw. Use it to take, would have been back, but then he rolls his back to the mat. So now I'm on. I'm back to mat, back to back. I was on mount for a little bit, but then back to back right here. Back to mount. We're here. Let's see if we do anything. Oh, yeah. Looks like he just rolls it back over to back. And then back over to mount again. Wow. Look at that. And then the ref kind of pauses, resets us. So he went from mount to back to mount to back to mount to back and then back to mount. Yeah, I'll have like 800 points here in this match, right? If it wasn't submission only, I'd have like 800 points. Jeez, I don't remember what I submit him with. Oh yeah, I try to go for that armbar, but he rips his arm out nice and fast. Going for this guard pass, but I mean, I just kind of recover my guard here. Yeah, this is where I'm like, shoot, dude, I'm tired, man. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, the whole pause. Like, there's a whole pause where you're just like, he's not doing anything. It's hilarious.
Yeah, and a lot of this match I was kind of reactive instead of proactive. I was kind of waiting to see what he would do, just so I could have like time to like catch my breath, you know, breathe, you know, get my mind kind of back in submission flow. Because I'm also running around coaching and then right to competing, so it really is like a unique mental state that you have to be able to switch back and forth between in order to keep up a good pace in these matches. Here, oh, nice Kimura grip right here. I think I rotate over to mount. I think this is actually what I finish him with. Oh no, it's not. Oh, back on the legs, and he taps right away. I remember that. Yeah, and I remember after this match, I walked up to my dad. And I was like, Dad, why didn't you let me do that like that straight angle lock the first time? Because he had told me to like, no, do something else. He's like, I didn't know if his defense was good. Because then I submit him like right away with the legs. And it wasn't even tight. Like I remember thinking like, oh shoot, he's gonna pull out of this. And he just taps. And like I wasn't even like squeezing super tight or anything. So maybe he's just like unfamiliar with the legs. But yeah, anyway, good match. It was kind of wild. But at no point was I really worried about losing. It was more of just like, this guy. This is the guy I was talking about. Where he takes me to overtime and it's just, yeah, kind of head shaking right there. But this one I was worried in.
Yeah, because doesn't he lock in a few things?
He locks in something in the overtime, but it's not like a, yeah. It's more just at this point, my aggressiveness was not really there. You know, like I go for stuff, but if you notice, it's not like the same level of aggression that I might show if I was like, I'm gonna win this match. This one was more like, oh yeah, I already know I'm gonna win. So I'm not like even, I should have like readjusted my focus here. I thought I would lock up this triangle right here actually, but he has his head in between my legs and I didn't realize he was pulling his body out here. I switch over for my kind of Choi bar Kimura setups, but yeah, none of them were really not good enough to finish. And then you can see my face, like my facial expressions, they display that I'm tired. For the most part in my matches, I try to keep a stone face, but it gets to a point where it just, oh, and I smile for the camera. He took a picture of me and I go like at the camera when I have that.
You got that picture?
I don't have the picture, no. Yeah, I thought I had that armbar. I heard his arm pop. Like I say it to the camera. I had that pretty tight. I heard his arm pop. Anyway. And then there's one other thing where his joint or whatever pops.
Yeah, didn't you pop his ankle?
I did. Several times, yeah.
If he ate that, I think that's what he said.
My dad telling me to do good jujitsu. Let's see. Yeah, we kind of stay on that. Like, oh really? I'm gonna do bad jujitsu. No, I kind of. Oh, actually, what is that? Oh, it looks like he kind of frames me off of him, right there, and I try to take up onto his back. I take his back several times throughout this match, but I'm not really able to initiate anything from it. Like, look at it. It's kind of like an awkward offset position. Not super. Oh, look, there's the floor. Not super like locked in or anything. I go for that arm again, but just like last time, it's just not quite able to break those grips to get it locked in. Yeah. What was I thinking? I could have finished that. I just had to go for it, man. What was I doing? He goes for my leg here. I'm pretty sure like this is closer to the end of the match. So, oh, this it pops. It goes like Like, I feel it. It, like, vibrates in my hand. And he, like, I say he ate that. It popped several times when I said that. And Cohen's wondering why I let go. Yeah, it looks kind of like I come up to. Oh yeah, I sweep him again. If this was points, dude, I'd be up so high on points. I haven't really gone and like looked at the actual numbers, but it's a unique challenge or like mindset you have to be in for the submission only stuff, because you can't really just like rely on the fact that you were dominating him the entire time. You have to also submit then. And when people are like really squirmy like this, or when you're tired, it can be really difficult to lock in like a finishing submission. And here he's kind of like putting the pace on me because he knows, he like thinks he's gonna submit me in this last minute. And I'm just like, yeah, I look over at the time and I'm thinking I'm just gonna stall out until I get to the overtime. So I just kind of control the top. My mind here is just, I'm just gonna kind of compress him and just drain his energy for this last 50 seconds until I take him to overtime. And do that crossface, I was squeezing like relatively tight. Yeah, my dad thinks I'm trying to submit him, but I'm not. I'm just trying to drain his energy. There you go. Set it right there. Let's see if we can skip over. Oh yeah, he like bumps me off of him and locks up a leg entanglement, and I just like rest here because there's like 3 seconds. It's like, what is I gonna do? You know, this was scary. He started in this armbar position, and I go to escape, but he broke my grip off of my hands really, really tight, and my arm was fully extended, bending backwards, and I like bumped over and escaped really, really well, and angled my arm out. And honestly, I didn't even feel it hurt. Like pure adrenaline, just it did not hurt. And I knew all I had to do was hold him longer than I think it was like 5 seconds. So I just sprawl him out here, use everything I learned in wrestling, just pinning him to the ground to hold. There we go. And I take that match. That one it was tiring, dude, for sure. And I didn't even know if I was gonna win or not. But anyway, it worked out in the end, you know. This was the last match for my Nogi. The time span between that previous one and this one was about 2 hours. So it was crazy. Let's see if we can see the beginning of this match again. Because I think I'd take him down right away with an ankle pick or something. We'll see. Oh, single leg, and he just falls over. He just, zero resistance. Knee on belly. I knew that this guy liked legs a lot. He submitted Jeshua with a leg lock. He was submitting everybody with them. So I was thinking like, we'll show him who's boss, you know. But and I almost actually tap him out with that cheap like straight foot lock, and when I just kind of pushes his leg down, but he moves out of it, and then I'm thinking like, okay, I should probably disengage from the legs, not work his game. And my dad was also kind of coaching me through that, like, don't work his game, work your game, and make him play in your realm. So he had a really, really tight kind of reaping hook with that outside, or with the top leg there. That like forced me down to my butt, and it made it really difficult to escape from here. I start shutting down the stuff he's trying to do with his right leg, so I'm able to sit up, kind of come to the top position. Start passing, knee on belly right here. I go over to mount. He's trying to use his legs, you know, to off balance me, get me off of him, but it didn't faze me at all. Oh, I think the ref just resets us, maybe. Oh, I could go for that arm for that triangle. Oh, triangle Kimura. This is what I finish him with right here. I go for it once, it doesn't work. I go for it again. Look at that arm, dude. All the way up to his head. And I kind of do my prancing, clapping walk as I walk over there. I don't know what I was thinking. That looks kind of gay. I check with the shoulder, make sure he's okay. This is my last match of the day. We didn't have all of them here, but there was a total of 14 matches, my golds, and then my plaque. So it was a great day, great turnout, had an amazing time. Here's everybody else. So yeah, overall as a team, everybody did super, super good. Kind of it's a unique challenge, having to switch from the mindset of coaching to the mindset of competing, like back and forth, catching your breaths in between matches and getting a quick snack, you know, and then going right out there and competing again. And like I said, dude, I think it was actually my ankle and my back and my neck were like, I don't even know how, because I didn't even use my back or my neck or my ankle in the match the day before, but they were like toast. So in a lot of the positions where I could have been like bumping and moving and stuff, I kind of resorted to like trying to climb back up to my knees because it just hurt so bad. In the morning, I wake up after this, I get up early, and I just hurt everywhere. So, but anyway, it was a great turnout. It was a great day. I'm super stoked. I'm super proud of the whole team, honestly, for going out there. I know a bunch of our students helped coach. I think Isaac, my mom, my dad, and Jesse helped coach. Jesse helped coach, and Cohen also helped coach. Like, we had like a bunch of the students out there like supporting the team, cheering everybody on. It was great. And as a purple belt, I couldn't be more proud of the team that I'm in and the sportsmanship that I witnessed from all of my teammates. It's absolutely incredible. Saying that as a purple belt, you know, if I was a blue belt, I'd be on their level, but I'm better than them because I'm a purple belt.